Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, it looks like the price is confirming that red scenario, and the reason for that is we try to break currently that 78.6 retracement level there at 127. It's still holding at the moment. And soon the US stock market will open, so we'll see if that gives us some impulses, some volatility. Maybe some, a reason for a counter reaction to the upside. Obviously today everything's in the red. We've seen already over the last few days that any upside reactions were simply corrective. Also, as you know, this was just a corrective rally, and this means the red count is still a highly, let's say, plausible scenario in which we would get 5 waves down from the 19th or 18th of March high. So that means here, wave 1 down, wave 2 up, wave 3 down, wave 4 up, wave 5 down. Then we have 5 waves down. That could be a wave A in the red scenario that we discussed in previous videos and updates. And 5 waves down typically indicate that more should come, okay? I mean, I have to say, if we take yellow off the chart, which I'm going to do if we break below the $120 level, which is the invalidation point for the yellow count, then there is space again for an alternative count, which means that if, I'm just thinking of that one right now, if we really get down there and we sustain below 108, because that's the next support level, that would be the ideal level for 5 waves down, yeah? So it's obviously the next fib level, and that could be the A wave in the red count of a larger wave 4. Then after the A wave is done, we could get a B wave rally and then a C wave down. And that seems to be broadly in line with what Bitcoin is doing. Yeah. So, I mean, the idea would be that if it's following Bitcoin on the smaller time frame, which it seems to be doing, then we are currently in the C wave down, which, and I might actually change the color to white now because red is just difficult to see, then it would be like that, right? And that would send us down nicely to that $108, $109 level roughly. Okay, but by the way, I'm going to change that now to white. I think the red count is just too difficult to read on that black background there. So just shifting them to white. And that already looks less scary, doesn't it? Okay, so let's do that. Okay, and at least that would be broadly in line with Bitcoin. So that's one scenario, okay? I mean, yellow is still possible, but highly improbable right now. It's even taken out that previous swinger. It's doing that right now. So, but formal invalidation point is still this low. So I'll probably take yellow off the chart right a little later. So if we go down lower and then also break below 108, then it is possible that this B wave already topped here and we are doing the correction directly, okay? That we're doing an A, B, and we're already in the C wave. Now that could mean we get a pretty direct drop to 72 and then the correction will finish there, which would be nice because then we would get rid of this or would complete this correction rather quickly. Not what I prefer at this stage, okay? It is still though something that we could keep in mind. So basically it would mean, okay, A wave, 1 second, is maybe this the B wave. But that would have been a rather shallow B wave, not invalid or anything, but rather shallow. And then, yeah, it would, because the A wave often has the same length as the C wave. We can calculate actually their target right now. See, maybe it doesn't even get down to 72 then. It could do though. But the 100% extension is then at 90, which means that if we break below 108, the next support will be at 90. 90 and then 72. So this is sort of what I'm watching right now on this chart. Downside pressure remains high as long as the last swing high there at $139.60 remains intact. At the moment, we have not broken yet support, but it looks unfinished to the downside. So it indicates we should be doing that. And the wave 2 high there, this is sort of the level. If that is broken to the upside, it indicates that the structure is shifting again. Yeah. And then it's possible that maybe this was just the low of a corrective wave. Maybe we get a larger B wave. We have to deal with all sorts of questions when that happens. But for now, this is the roadmap. And the parameters for today are obviously here 127.40, then the $120 mark, which is the invalidation point for yellow, and then 108. Okay, and to the upside, the invalidation point for the white microstructure is basically $140. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.